Day 2 of PLL action here in Baltimore, and it is the first meeting of the season between Redwoods and Chaos, with Chaos still looking for their first win. But the top story today is Kyle Harrison playing one final time here at Homewood Field, a Tewaaraton winner and a national champion, while at Johns Hopkins playing in his 17th and final season of professional lacrosse. This is a special day for Kyle Harrison and his family, a Baltimore native, a Hopkins alum. This game means a lot to Kyle Harrison, but Kyle Harrison means a lot to the game of lacrosse.
Yeah, his impact on the sport is really immeasurable. He's a living legend, an icon, an ambassador. Everything that he has done to give back to the community locally and then nationally. I mean, words really can't you can't really describe his impact over the last 17 plus years. I mean, even going back to look at that baby right there. Look at that baby. That's such an amazing shot there, the Tewaaraton winner. But he is just somebody that everybody respects, whether you're his teammate, his opponent. It doesn't matter. Across the entire industry, everybody respects this man.
He won that national championship at Tewaaraton in 2005 and then was immediately the #1 pick in the MLL draft to start a lengthy pro career. And there are friends and family and a whole lot of Kyle Harrison fans in the stands here at Homewood Field. And day 2 of week 3 of the PLL season begins with another TD Erland face-off win here in his rookie season. Kavanaugh. Watched closely by McKay. Kavanaugh changing directions again. Gets the shot to go! Matt Kavanaugh opens the scoring in Baltimore for Redwoods. And Garnsey. Garnsey one hand, scores! There's a flash of Ryder Garnsey. He loaded up with one hand from below goal line and came out topside and flings it past Reardon.
You insert Coates as kind of this field general organizer. The tough part is with Lee out, the Redwoods have 3 legit dodging options on attack.
Resch is de-twigged by Garnsey just as he crossed midfield, but Chaos able to retain. Mims comes back. Then a cutting play and a save made by Troutner. Chaos have numbers here.
Watch out for Newman.
They go to McKay instead. Another 2-pointer for Ian McKay, and with one shot, Chaos tie it.
You're good, drive. You're good. No roll back.
There's only so much you can do with that from Charlie Bertrand. Welcome to the PLL.
What an entrance. You could see Pinnell just probing the defense. He tried to find Bertrand earlier. He is a tall drink of water. This is a beautiful little cut and find. And Bertrand catches and behind the back, all kind of in one motion, increasing his shooting angle, adding a little level of deception there.
Jackson now with 5 to shoot. Feeds it to the interior. Cloutier doing what he can. The backhand from Cloutier against the shot clock.
Not to be outdone. I mean, talk about highlight reel worthy goals. All right, Bertrand, I see you're behind the back, and I raise you a backhanded flick. I mean, the degree of difficulty on those 2 goals, I mean, come on.
It looked like he had nowhere to go, and he had no time left on the shot clock. He didn't seem to care. You could see that shot clock hit 1 as it went in. He has some experience at the position. Garnsey slips it through. Second today for Ryder Garnsey. This one with a half a second on the clock. They might check the clock just to see if it's accurate, but I'm not even sure. Yeah, TD has enough time for another face-off win before the end of the first quarter.
Defense. Thank you, Coach. Guys.
All right, so Andy Towers happy so far with his team's first quarter as his 0-3 start makes this game It's Cloutier on the short stick. Drew the slide and found his man, Ryan Smith. The rookie from Robert Morris has his first with Chaos. Jackson to Dane Smith. Rocket of a skip pass. O'Keefe moves it one more, and Troutner made the save. The rebound for Smith. And the extra pump opened up the goal. Dane Smith on the power play, and look at this. Isaiah Davis Outland and Josh Byrne were the two most engaged. See Isaiah Davis Allen and Josh Byrne. But there's a chance he thought 92 and 22. Pinnell on Rowlett. Dropped the ball, picked it back up in a hurry. Pinnell feeds it out high, deflected away from Garnsey. And Chaos put up a clean sheet defensively in the second quarter. They scored two of their own, and Henningberg's hurt. League and Archers jumped out to a 4-1 lead. The game was tied at 7 at halftime. It got away from them in the third quarter. See if they learned their lesson from last week. But the face-off is won not by T.D. Erlin, but by Hugh Krantz that time.
It's the second face-off that Redwoods really stole it.
For Redwoods. Mac O'Keefe, what a shot! He went down low, and a rising shot under the bar gives Chaos the lead for the first time today. Pinnell trying to get away from Newman. Pinnell with the skip for Miles Jones. Bumps into Ian McKay, switches to the left hand, and a bouncer goes for Jones. Now a chance to move for Ryan Smith. Salcido quickly converged on. They find Furcaro, nothing there. Open man, there's a goal. Ryan Smith again. Got the switch onto the short stick in Glacini. Henningberg skips Miles Jones. Change of direction and the tomahawk. 2 goals here in the third quarter for Miles Jones. Henningberg, he scores. Jules Henningberg fighting through some stick work. And for the first time since the first 2 goals of the game, Redwoods have consecutive tallies. Pinnell got topside, slipped it through. He adds a goal to his 2 assists. It's 3 straight and a 4-1 run for Redwoods. 3 goals in 78 seconds for Redwoods, and some of those guys, they may be coming with us to San Jose. The PLL All-Star Game is coming up July 18th in San Jose. Perkovic down the alley. What a rocket! Sergio Perkovic keeps the Redwoods train rolling. Over the head comes Miles Jones, and not so fast Ian McKay. Sprinting is Dane Smith. He's held off, thrown in front. What a shot! Kyle Jackson with one hand grabs it and throws it in.
Just before the shot clock expires, another highlight reel goal here. You can see Jackson is just posting up Eddie Glazner. The double comes, and Jackson is just kind of using his right arm to post up Glazner, catches it one-handed, underhand scoop shot.
So a big moment here with a few seconds to go in the quarter. Byrne thinking about tying it up, and instead Troutner makes the stop and runs out the clock in the third quarter. Faceoffs have been dominated by T.D. Erlin again. And he makes quick work of Gallagher that time. T.D. Erlin found himself an open shot, and he missed it far side. 3 goals There are 4 goals, 3 assists coming into this game as Byrne got an extra second to load it up. Josh Byrne brings Chaos within 1 here early in the 4th. That's 3 points in the game, just 1 goal. Got the shot around Newman, hit the outside of the post. Who got there? Chaos ball.
Oh, let him run.
The pass, the shot, they score. Josh Byrne has the last 2 for Chaos. They have scored 3 straight to tie it at 9. They're 30 seconds into it. Mac O'Keefe, he scores from distance. Mac O'Keefe hits a 2-pointer to break a 9-9 tie.
For 3 games, Brendan, I've wondered, why don't we get O'Keefe kind of floating around and in some 2-man games? And here you see it again. The little flip by Smith as he kind of loops around. You're going to see O'Keefe come behind him. And he uses Smith as a little bit of a screen. Unterstein goes underneath that pick.
Stuck out there, rolls off Glacini, down to 5. Henningberg gets rid of it. Garnsey's got to shoot it, and it's blocked.
By who else?
It's Mark Glacini with the block to secure the win for Chaos.
Of course it is.
No regard for personal safety, as always, by Mark Glacini. As you see, Garnsey in pain, but Andy Towers and Chaos can celebrate their first win of the season. (11-9) the final. As Chaos battled back in this one, they register the final 5 points of the game to come from down 9-6 to win it 11-9. The 2-pointer by Mac O'Keefe was the difference as you take a look at this final block by Glacini, who didn't even try to use his stick.
You look at the effort here by Glacini as Garnsey takes this shot, just leaping, completely sacrificing his body. Look, this was a desperate Chaos team.
Time to go out and get way off. Here we go.
0-3 start for Chaos. We called it a must-win early on in this game, and this was the desperation level for Glacini at the end. Special goodbye to Baltimore and to Homewood Field for Harrison and his family.
If he wants a moment with Smith on the field, Kyle, you've got it.
He's going to get it.
Every player will let you have it.
And Peacock's taking home a little piece of Kyle Harrison as well. Chaos wins it 11-9 over Redwoods. The PLL action continues very soon. Switch over NBCSN 8 p.m. to catch Water Dogs and Archers. For Ryan Boyle, Corey Robinson, and our entire NBC Sports crew, I'm Brendan Burke saying thank you for watching the Premier Lacrosse League. See you at 8 on NBCSN.